So I was driving in my car in 2019 and they were talking about a bank robbery. And there were like about one or two other ones before this. And I remember thinking, wow, like someone's robbing these banks and getting away with it. Anyway, on November 5th, 2019, a bank robber would walk into the SunTrust Bank on First Avenue. Holding a Powerade bottle and a camouflage bag, he approached the teller. He told her how pretty she was, and then he said that he had a gun and he demanded the money in the bag. He left the Powerade bottle on the counter and seemed to just sashay his way out the bank. Did I mention that he had no disguise on? He was wearing a Chili's restaurant shirt. The Columbus Police Department and the FBI quickly distributed the still picture of the bank robber. He was identified immediately. He was arrested at a local car dealership where he told the car salesman he wanted a getaway car. He actually said getaway, and he wanted the Mercedes. Then he said he would take anything. He was just in a rush. As they went inside the office to get the paperwork ready, the salesman says the parking lot was flooded with police officers. Dontrell Scott, 28 years old, a Columbus resident, was arrested with an undisclosed amount of cash on him. No weapon, but he did have some methamphetamines on his possession. Scott was staying at the Sunset Lodge on the 280 bypass in Phoenix City. In his hotel room was the camouflage bag that he had just hours later in the bank, and there was a note that read, "I have a gun. This is a robbery. Quickly. #GoDogs." If that wasn't enough evidence, the Powerade bottle he left in the bank was taken for testing and his DNA was found on it. However, police could not find the gun that he claimed he had or any weapon at all. Dontrell has been arrested about 15 to 16 times. He's been arrested, and he had outstanding warrants between 2012 and 2019, which include robbery, possession of a firearm during a crime of receiving stolen property, shoplifting, forgery, prostitution. People actually thought that this picture right here was Photoshop. Look it up, it isn't. He's actually leaving the bank with the money with an old Chili's work shirt on. Did you know inside that particular bank, it houses the Columbus field office of the Federal Bureau of Investigations, FBI? Really? You have warrants. They're outstanding. You go inside a bank where the FBI is housed. No disguise on. He goes in wearing his real hair, but you notice when he's arrested, he has a wig on. I mean, amazing. So this crime that he did has a maximum of 20 years. He was actually supposed to be sentenced on August 31st, 2021. I couldn't find anything saying that he was sentenced or whatever. I do know that they were going to give him a mental health evaluation. I truly believe he definitely needed that. He's clearly a few sandwiches short of a picnic, and I'm not making fun of him. For some reason, I was just intrigued by this. For some reason, check out these mug shots here. These are all of Dontrell Scott. A year before Dontrell would commit the failed bank robbery, he posted on his Facebook page on January 11th, 2019. "Attention, demonic spirits. Only job loss, broken home, depression, body pain. Hopefully, that's not all you got. I'ma say this and I stand on it. In the midst of all I've undertaken in the past few weeks, that my faith is still, I repeat, still not shaken by any of it. Because in the end, the result, as always, has turned out in my favor. And so that's why I smile. #in Jesus' name." I do know his mother's passed, so I mean, that may have taken a toll on him. I don't know. But again, I was just intrigued by this. If you have watched any of my videos, seriously, 98% of them end in the demise of somebody. And a lot of them are very sad and just horrible. So this could have been bad. It could have been worse. But, I mean, the bank got their money back, and maybe he wanted to be in jail. I'm not saying he did, but maybe. We've all heard stories, especially when it starts to get cold. Sometimes a homeless person will steal a bag of chips and stand there because they want you to call the police, because they want to go somewhere where it's actually warm inside, and they're going to get a bed, and they're going to get those 3 hots and a cot. That's what they do. So maybe he wanted. He said, home broken, and looked like he was behind on some bills. It looks like a lot's going on in his life. So maybe he wanted to go to jail. I don't know. But someone out there may know him. And I just want to know, did he get sentenced? Is he okay? That's it. I just want to know if Dontrell Scott's okay. That's it. Okay. Bye.